Hey everybody, Nick here, also known as the Bearded Housewife, and welcome to another Witches, Bats, and Papercrafts video. Today I have a really cool layered card for you. This is my popping up layered card. How creepy fun is this card? You have the zombie popping up with the little eyeball in the graveyard. There's that moon in the background, and then the spider webs and spider all around the border of the card. There's a spot on the inside for your message. And I include an envelope as well. This card is really easy to put together and I can't wait to show it to you. Before we get started, make sure to hit like and smash that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any card making fun. And with that, let's get into the materials. For this project, you're going to need your CRICUT cutting machine, your light grip or standard grip cutting mat, a scoring wheel or scoring stylus, a scraper, brayer, glue and adhesive, and your cardstock. Now that we know what materials we're going to need, let's go ahead and get started with step 1. Step 1. Get the SVG cut file. This project is part of Witches, Bats, and Papercrafts 2025. If you're watching this video during the event, you can find the download button on the event page. If you're watching this after the event has finished, you can purchase the individual cut file in my shop at shop.thebeardedhousewife.com, or if you're interested in all event files, commercial licensing, printable worksheets, and bonus cut files, make sure to check out the VIP Access Pass. Links for both of these options will be in the video description below. No matter how you download the file, make sure to download the zip file to your computer, unzip the file, and then we'll be ready to open up CRICUT Design Space. Step 2. Upload the design to CRICUT Design Space. Now that we have a new project open in CRICUT Design Space, we can go ahead and click Upload, Upload Image, and Browse. Find where we downloaded the file onto our computer, click Open, Continue, and Upload. Step 3. Convert score lines and any text. Now that the project has been brought into our canvas, we can ungroup the design. We have some converting to do to some of the score lines, so let's scroll down the Layers panel and find this last group. Click on this icon to drop down the layers. This is for the envelope. Highlight the top layer, come up to the operation menu and change that to score. Highlight the group and attach. And we need to do the same thing to the card base. Click on that icon, highlight the top layer, change that to score, highlight the group, and attach. Once we've converted the score lines for the envelope and for the card base, go ahead and click Make. And you can see the mats for this project. Click Continue. I'll be using a variety of medium weight cardstock for this card. I'm going to go ahead and get everything cut out, and I'll see you when it's time to assemble. Step 4. Cut out the design. Step 5. Assemble your card. Okay, so I've gone ahead and cut everything out. It's time to go ahead and start to assemble. The first thing that I'm going to do is layer the front cover panel. Now I do have a layering guide within the download that will help visualize how to do this, but from back to front, you're going to start with gray, red, green, orange, and then black. I'm going to go ahead and layer everything. I'll speed up the video while I do that, and I'll show you what it looks like when I'm all done. And there is our front cover panel. I'm going to set that to the side so we can go ahead and dry. Let's go ahead and take our messaging panel, mat and layer that. Set that to the side. Let's take our card base, go ahead and fold and burnish along the score line. Open up the card. Let's attach the messaging panel to the inside. Close up the card, and now we can attach the front cover panel. And there is our card. I will set that to the side so everything can dry. Now let's go ahead and make the envelope. For the envelope, we're going to fold and burnish along the score lines. Take the inlay panel, add glue along the outer edge of the inlay. Flip the inlay over, place it over the cutout on the envelope flap. Spin the envelope around, bring those side flaps in, add glue to the bottom of the side flaps. With our thumbs, go ahead and push up and press. And that forms our envelope. And our card is all set. What did you think of this one? Kind of spooky fun, right? A little bit more gruesome, I guess, than some of my other cards in this event, but really, really fun nonetheless. Totally perfect for Halloween. I hope that you like it. If you make this card, I hope that you share it in our Facebook group. We have thousands of card making and paper crafting friends who love to motivate and support each other, and we would love to see your creations. I have a link down below for you to check it out. That's going to do it for today. I'm Nick, I'm the Bearded Housewife, and I will see you at the next Witches, Bats, and Paper Crafts video. Bye-bye.